Hello from CSER, the Center for the Studies of Asphyxia and Resuscitation. Today we would like to share a recent collaborative work from colleagues from around the world, discussing a narrative review of the rationale for conducting neonatal emergency studies with a waived or deferred consent approach. Why do we need deferred or consent waiver studies? Emergency research studies are high-stakes studies performed on the sickest patients. Parents or guardians have no opportunity to provide full informed consent. Many emergency studies self-select healthier patients who can be informed ahead of time. The results may not be informative for the future of sicker patients, and it creates waste. What is the parental view of deferred or consent waiver studies? An Irish survey reported that 76% of parents were not in favor of consent waiver. A US survey felt that obtaining consent prior delivery raises questions about the validity. An Australian survey of 51% considered the informed prospective approach too stressful. When could you consider a consent waiver or deferred consent approach? The Institutional Ethics Committee is central to this decision. Common requirements for studies to be suitable include a design that does not pose more than minimal risk above standard treatment, difficulties in obtaining prospective consent because of potential compromise of the study, the opinion that the study is in patients' best interest and must be conducted because it has important clinical and public health relevance. What is minimal risk? There's legal binding instruments on the protection of human rights in the biomedical field. There's the Nuremberg Code of 1947, the Declaration of Helsinki, the European Oviedo Convention. However, none of them has a definition of low-risk research. The view of the Institutional Ethics Committee is paramount. In most countries, this is not a straightforward process. It is largely governed by normative judgment incorporating scientific, medical, moral, and legal input into what is acceptable and appropriate. In the US, for example, minimal risk means that the harm or discomfort anticipated in research is not greater than those in daily life. What are types of minimal risk studies? They pose no more risk than expected in daily life, are not interventional, consist of surveys or questionnaire of a non-sensitive nature, or use standard care monitoring. What criteria should be met for waived or deferred consent studies? Patient condition is representative of the population. Previously expressed objections should be respected. Patient and data should be appropriately protected. Unanimous agreement that the research is important. Institutional ethics committees agreed. An independent data safety monitoring committee to review serious adverse events. Patients do not receive financial benefits. An independent advisory board can provide consent. No other alternative procedures of known equal or superiority effectiveness. A delay in treatment due to the process of informed consent would adversely affect patient outcomes. Do you want to know more? Check the link in the description to go to the abstract. Thank you. Please follow us on Twitter and don't forget to press the subscribe button on YouTube. For more information, please visit our website or email us.